Blessings. This is Jewel Diamond Taylor with a thought for the day. I had a conversation earlier today with a sister friend, and she called to say that she had been laid off her job after 30 years. And I have to admit, I was a little apprehensive. Is she going to be mad? Is she going to be upset, overwhelmed, negative, depressed? And you know what? She wasn't. She said, Jewel, I am excited about beginning a new chapter in my life. She says, I'm excited that I can begin to pursue the things that I've always wanted to do. Now, I'm not suggesting that you quit your job to do that, but there's a lesson here. Sometimes people have to wait until a door closes or God pushes them out the nest, and then they begin to pursue the things that they've always wanted to do. Why do we wait until the last minute? Why do we procrastinate? You know, so often I've had people tell me in the past, Jewel, it wasn't until I had the cancer that I began to live my life with much more joy and do the things I wanted to do and spend more time with my family. I've had people say it wasn't until I survived that car accident or I buried my husband or my wife or my child or my friend. And then I began to realize this gift of life was so important and I should not put things off. My friend, sometimes God will close the door or push us out the nest because we've stayed too long. Sometimes we will have a shifting in our lives. We'll have a storm, and then all of a sudden we realize that we waited too late in this crisis to have a relationship with Christ. But because of her relationship with Christ, because she said she's read my books, she said, Jewel, I am resilient and I will get through this. And I am not overwhelmed. But she said, you know what? I don't know what tomorrow holds. And I'm in a place where I just don't know. And I said, you know what? None of us know. It doesn't matter whether we have a job or don't have a job, whether we have a business or don't have a business. None of us know what tomorrow brings. So we have to stay proactive in our faith walk. And we have to incrementally every day work on the things that bring us happiness and bring us joy and some sense of balance. We don't want to wait until a door closes. We don't want to wait until a tragedy to say, now I'm going to start working on my dream. Now I'll spend more time with my family. Now I will be happier. Don't do that. Today, begin to live your life gratefully and joyfully. Begin today, right now, step by step to work on your dream. That's what I did years ago. Even though I had a job I didn't like, I went from full-time to part-time, and step by step, I worked on my dream and my goals, and I pursued the things that I wanted to do, and now I'm doing them full-time. It is a process. It takes time. So don't give up. Don't be impatient, and be sure to add my book, Shift, S-H-I-F-T, Shift Happens. Add it to your personal library so that when the shifting happens for you, when there's a storm, you'll have some principles for life. You'll have some faith principles for life so that you won't be taken out, so that you'll be like a palm tree. You know, palm trees here in California, when the storms come and the high winds come, oh, they bend, but they don't break. So my friend, you may be bending right now. Just don't break. Be sure to visit my website, donotgiveup.net. This is Jewel Diamond Taylor wishing you a blessed day. Stay in the light.